Hey everyone, welcome back to Ideas in Action, the podcast where we dive into fresh concepts that could actually change things. I'm your host, Alex, and today I've got something really cool to unpack. It's this vision called Smart Sanskriti Village 2025. I just finished reading about it, and honestly, it got me thinking about how we balance progress with who we really are. So let's jump in. I'll walk you through it like we're chatting over coffee. Picture this. There's this idea floating around to create a village that's not just modern, but deeply connected to its roots. Smart Sanskriti Village 2025 aims to blend technology with tradition. The goal? To build a self-sufficient spot that's eco-friendly and buzzing with culture. It represents what a developed India, or developed Bharat as they call it, could look like. No losing your identity in the rush for progress. That's the core of it. Now, what does that mean in practice? This project wants to turn rural areas into smart cultural hubs. Every part of the village mixes sustainability, digital tools, and ways to keep heritage alive. For instance, homes and community spots run on solar energy. That's clean power straight from the sun, no fuss. Rainwater harvesting keeps water fresh and ready. And smart bins handle waste so the place stays clean without harming the environment. But it's not all tech. There's this cultural innovation center at the heart of it. Artisans, dancers, musicians, they all get a space to show off their skills. They teach visitors and kids too. And to make it pop, they use digital screens, QR codes, even virtual tours. You scan a code, and boom, you hear the story behind a craft or a tradition. It's like bringing India's past into the digital age, but without forcing it. So why does this matter? Well, the big problem here is the slow fade of cultural identity in villages. Young people head to cities because opportunities feel scarce back home. As tech booms everywhere else, old art forms, languages, crafts, they're slipping away. Folks rely on seasonal work or pack up and leave, which tears at family ties and community spirit. Add in spotty infrastructure, no digital know-how, and few jobs, and you get a real decline. Socially, culturally, it's tough. Think about that for a second. What strikes me is how this migration breaks the fabric of rural life. It's not just about jobs. It's the stories, the songs, the skills passed down that start to vanish. And without balance, even as India grows economically, that unique spark could dim. The causes? They're pretty straightforward, but they add up. Limited access to modern learning tools keeps people stuck. Awareness about why heritage matters just isn't there for everyone. Skilled artisans face unemployment because their work doesn't reach markets. And renewable resources? Rural spots rarely tap into them fully. No smart classrooms, no clean energy setups, no online shops for goods. Talent hides, and youth drift from their roots. Urban growth without cultural anchors means traditional knowledge gets left behind. The effects hit hard. Cultural values erode. Folk arts decline, craftsmen fall into poverty. Waste piles up, hurting the environment. Kids see village life as old-fashioned, not rich or meaningful. Rural India's beauty, that sense of unity and creativity, it's at risk. If nothing changes, we might advance in dollars and tech, but lose what makes India, India. That's where the hope comes in. The solution they're proposing is this model village that's modern yet soaked in Indian values. It weaves in clean tech, education, tourism, and local business. Every home gets solar panels for power. A digital hub stores all the local lore, customs, dialects, songs, arts. Access it via QR codes or touch panels. Schools mix science lessons with heritage ones in smart classrooms. Visitors try traditional food, buy crafts, watch performances. It boosts the economy through ecotourism and online markets for handmade stuff. And here's what's cool. It lifts everyone. Artisans sell globally online. Farmers use smart irrigation and renewables for organic grows. Women build self-help groups, making goods or teaching cooking to tourists. Kids learn modern skills plus pride in their background. Development doesn't mean ditching roots. The whole community turns self-reliant, green, and set for the future. I love how they refined this based on real input. Teachers, villagers, mentors gave feedback. They pushed for more eco-features and stuff accessible to all ages. So now there are solar streetlights, biodegradable bins, digital kiosks in multiple languages. It's not just smart, it's a living lesson in blending values with innovation. What this symbolizes is bigger than one village. It's the dream of Developed Bharat, a tech-savvy nation that's proud of its culture and kind to the planet. It nudges students and communities to innovate while honoring heritage. Smart Sanskriti Village 2025 could be copied nationwide, spawning self-sustaining spots that are clean, digital, vibrant. In wrapping this up, it's clear this isn't about bricks and wires alone. It's building identity and confidence for rural folks. Mix in renewable energy, digital skills, cultural pride, and you get villages as hubs of learning, innovation, happiness, progress, and tradition side by side. That's the real road to a developed, proud, sustainable India. Thanks for joining me today. Catch you next time on Ideas in Action.